All right, what is going on? How are y'all doing? I hope everybody's having a blessed week, man. Before we get into this video, I just want to say I hope everybody out there is doing well and staying healthy, man, and doing your part to keep yourself clean and just stay away from folks. I know there's a lot of people that don't believe this virus is going to do a lot. You know, I'm young, it can't hurt me. Well, man, even if you get it and you don't show symptoms, you can still hurt your family, people that's in your life, man, you know, that you go around on a daily basis, man, your grandparents, your parents, depending on their ages. And now it's even affecting younger folks too. So just do your part and keep the place clean, keep yourself clean, and definitely wash your hands. I know it seems small, but they say it could work. So, you know, try to do your part to help out with that situation if you can. And if you are affected by this virus or have family affected by the virus, I hope everything goes well with you. I hope y'all are figuring out your situation as far as money goes. And I know they just put this bill into effect, so money should be coming out soon. And for the ones that need it and it can help, I hope it comes to you first and you get it quickly. But what we're going to do today is we're going to do a review, kind of do's and don'ts about the pedal commander. There's people that's messing up their cars or it's messed up their cars in the past. We're gonna go over what could affect that, but I'm gonna get y'all a cold start and then we'll jump in the car and we'll get to it. Before we get started, I let that cold start go out a little bit longer. I mean, it's 90 degrees outside. I guess you could call it a cold start. It's the first start of the day. But anyways, I let it go out because you kind of hear that deep tone come in right there at the end. And, you know, it sounds decent. You know, it sounds decent for a V6, but it definitely could sound better. All I have done, if you haven't already seen videos in the past of mine, is a muffler delete. Let me roll these windows up. I'm echoing. But anyways, all I have done is a muffler delete. I still have the resonators, and I believe as soon as all this stuff's over, I'm gonna get the resonators deleted, and I'm probably gonna put a Super 10 right there where the resonators are at, and we're gonna see what happens, see if that sounds a little bit better, and hopefully I can get that done pretty soon, depending on how long they keep stuff shut down and they want us to stay at home. So we'll see what happens. But right now we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pull out. I'm gonna talk about a few things, and we'll get a couple pulls in before it's over with. So I hope y'all hang in there with me, stick through this video, and learn a few do's and don'ts when it comes to these pedal commanders and pedal boxes. Now, me personally, I've got the pedal commander on mine, but we'll go over all that. So like I said, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. I'm almost at 1K, 1,000 subs. It's been a long time, but it's finally almost there. So do me the favor of hitting that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. You know, I don't really put out no content that's just gonna fill out your, you know, your little home page right there. That's that is just gonna be junk. So most of the stuff I put out most of the time is somewhat educational. You know, you're gonna learn a little something if I have the knowledge myself, but I'm not gonna fill it up with just junk. So hit that subscribe button, push that dislike or that like button, whichever one floats your boat for this video, and we'll go ahead and get into it. We're gonna try to open it up a little bit too, for we can hear that exhaust. But I am definitely gonna be rolling these windows down. I moved into this neighborhood, and these roads right here, there's parks right here, tennis courts, but it's like 15 miles an hour right through here. So kids run around, play and stuff. So I'm trying to take it easy up through here. But as soon as we get up here to the stop sign, we will probably open it up. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and alright, we're gonna start this over. I was gonna drive around, give y'all some pulls and stuff like that, and while I went over, you know, this Pedal Commander pros and cons list that I kind of got put together, there's just way too much traffic, man. I don't know why. I know it's 5 o'clock, but there's usually not that much traffic. I don't know why there's so much traffic right now. Maybe everybody's trying to go get their stuff for the house or something like that. But like I said, there's just too much traffic to be driving around and trying to read and talk to y'all about this kind of stuff right now. So we're just gonna do it right here in the driveway. So we'll go ahead and get started. Like I said earlier, if you could, make sure you subscribe to the channel if it's the first time you're coming through, and if you're coming back, I appreciate it. It means a lot, and we're almost at 1K, and hopefully we'll keep growing through the year. I'll start putting out more and more videos. So we'll go ahead and get into it. We're gonna start off. We'll probably go back and forth a little bit, and I'll let you know what the pros are, some of the cons are, and it won't be a 1 through something list or nothing like that. We're just gonna go over it and have a conversation about it. To start with, though, we're gonna start with the price point. $299 price point, and with the Pedal Commander, you know, let me back up. You got a Pedal Commander and you got a pedal box, 2 separate products. They both basically do the same thing. They have different functions between the two, but they're both basically the same thing, and you can achieve both. What you're trying to, you can achieve your goals off both of them. So we'll go ahead and hit the price points. Like I said, you got a $299 price point for the Pedal Commander. With the Pedal Commander, you can get it in the Bluetooth version. It comes in a case that you can put it back in if you need to, and it's simple to put in. All you do is take the wire. You got the you got your acceleration cable coming down. You take your little it's like a little padded liner up under there. You take that down, take your acceleration wire apart, and then you just clip it into both ends and follow directions. That's one of the major things about it, though. Follow directions, man. We'll get to that in a second. But like I said, $299 price point. I know I got off subject a little bit. $299 price point, and with the Pedal Commander, on their site, you can actually set up a payment plan if you need to. So if you're not able to afford that $299, you can set that payment plan up. I think that's a pretty good deal for people that, you know, they just don't have that money to put out right now, but you still want to play. So $299 is not bad. The pedal box also is $299, and they've also have a app with theirs, if I'm not mistaken, and you got to pay extra for it. I think it comes up to like $360 something. It's either $320 something or $360 something with the app function coming with it. Now the Bluetooth and all that comes with that $299 product with the Pedal Commander itself. Me, I've got the Pedal Commander, and if this is your first time, I do have a 2019 GT V6. So I don't have the V8. I actually went and looked at a few cars this past weekend. The way everything's going, I think it's kind of hard to get a vehicle right now. So we'll see what happens when all this virus and stuff goes away, and I'll go back and we'll look again. I'm not going to tell y'all what I'm looking at to get. It is another Charger, so, or it could be a Challenger. You'll have to wait and find out. But like I said, $299 is not bad, so good price point for the money. Some people say it's not worth it because it don't add horsepower or torque. Why not put a cold air intake on there, or, you know, why not put something on there that adds horsepower or torque? To me, it's well worth it, man, especially for a V6 driver. If you have a V6 car, just because this doesn't add horsepower or torque, it will make your car faster. You will get better times at the track. You will get better times on the street. You'll get better times in your 0 to 60, your quarter, your eighth. I can guarantee it because I've tested it. I've got videos showing it. I'm going to do another video. That video wasn't really set up that well, so I will be doing another video. But it does make your car faster. V8 drivers, you know, RT Life says it doesn't add any time to his car. I don't know if he still has it on his new setup or not, but he's burning the wheels off his car. It's not going to add no time. You're spinning even more with regular tires on. I think he might not have had regular tires, but he wasn't on the track or anything like that, so he's just eating through them tires. But for a V6, you got less power, less torque. You're not spinning nowhere near as bad as a V8. So once you put this on, you will spin, and it will improve your times. And I know for a fact it will. I've got the V6. It will improve your time. I went from a 6'1", 6'2", down to like a 5'8". I think I hit a 5'7", but I might have hit a 5'7". So, but we're going to, like I said, go over some more times in another video, because I've gotten the muffler delete on mine, and that's the only thing I've got done to it, and the times changed a little bit after that muffler delete, but I haven't been able to show y'all. We will get into that though in a later video, so make sure y'all hit that subscribe button so you can see it. Let's go ahead and cruise on down this thing right quick. Let's see, we went over the price point. We went over it will make your car faster. It doesn't add no power or horsepower or torque, but it will make a V6 faster. I can guarantee you that. And it's going to make any car funner to drive. It will be more enjoyable for that driver. And if you got a V8, it's going to whip your neck, no doubt about it. There's plenty of V8s out there that you can go watch. You got Hemi Life, you got RT or Hemi Life, yeah, Hemi Life 44, and then you got RT Life. You got a few of them out there that already have it on. But go check it out if you got a V8. I've got a V6 myself, so if you want to see how it does on a V6, you can check mine out. Let's see. Oh yeah, if you do have a V8, even a V6, I wouldn't suggest using the Sport Plus on the pedal commander on the road. It's just too much. Once you touch that accelerator, the least little bit of touch with that Sport Plus, your car's gone. And if you got a V8, especially a 392 or something, and you're an inexperienced driver, I'm not saying you can't drive, but you know, if you haven't been driving long, you might not know how to handle it. You know, it can get away from you fast. You don't want to be riding through city lights and stuff like that, especially not in that Sport Plus. Sport, I think you got 4 different levels that you can go through, and you can turn that Sport up to your highest level, and it can get out from under you. It'll swing this V6 around. You can turn that thing on Sport 3, and I can swing it all the way around. So the power can get out from under you. Now let me go over a couple things right quick that you know, people have gotten their cars messed up from using the pedal commander. This is my personal opinion, but to me it boils down to a couple things. All right, your directions tell you to park your car. It either says park it or put it in neutral whenever you switch your modes. The instructions say that for a reason. I've heard people say, you know, they were switching it going down the road. Well, now their car's throttle sticking on. I mean, you know, you got to follow directions, man. Read the instructions. It says to put it in park. Me personally, I put mine in park, and then I'll swap it over to whatever mode. Even if I'm already in what mode I'm in, if I'm in sport mode and I want to go up to level 3 and I'm on level 2, I'm going to stop my car, I'm going to put it in park, and then I'll swap it over. I haven't had any issues out of mine. Mine have never gave me issues, and I've had it on there for some months now. So, and that's, to me, that's one of the biggest ones that people are probably doing wrong. And then another thing that I'm avoid using, I've heard somebody else say that their cars was malfunctioning through an engine light, and they had the Bluetooth model like mine. They were using their Bluetooth or whatever, and the engine light came on and did something else. I can't remember right off. But me personally, you got buttons right there, and you're not going to be switching it all the time. I've never used the Bluetooth. I don't even want to hook Bluetooth up to it. Just for the simple fact, they were not messing up before they made the Bluetooth edition. So me personally, I believe if it wasn't messing up before they installed Bluetooth on them, it could be the Bluetooth function on there. So me personally, I avoid the Bluetooth. You don't have to. That's just my personal opinion on what could be going wrong with these people out there that their cars are getting messed up. It could be the Bluetooth, or it could be you changing your mode or your 1 through 4 settings going down the road, and your when you're accelerating or whatever. I can bring it down to a complete stop, put it in neutral, put it in park, and then swap it over, and then you're good to go. Let's see. Okay, this one right here is more than less for, well, I mean, it's overall because it does it to all the cars. But okay, I'm gonna say what I'm talking about first, and then I'll say what this is good for, what kind of driver this is especially good for. But with these things, man, it's like it holds that RPM out longer before it switches gears. If you're switching gears at 3, it could be holding it out to like 4.5 or something like that if you're getting on it, just from having that pedal commander on there. And it's opening that exhaust up. That exhaust sounds way more aggressive. There's no doubt about it. You can turn that thing off and your car sound good. Turn it on, sounds like a pure beast. So it definitely makes it sound more aggressive, and it holds that, like I said, the RPM out a lot longer. Basically, it does that to all cars. Well, okay, this is what I was boiling down to, is for a V6 driver, especially if you don't have sport mode on your car. If you get this pedal commander, it's going to be a blessing to you, in my opinion. With that being said, to me, it turns your car into having sport mode. Basically, it holds those gears out longer. It opens that exhaust up. It's not going to tighten your steering wheel up like the regular sport mode or anything like that. But as far as run wise, to me, it's like sport mode. Regular SXT, in my opinion, the next step you need to take if you want to have a faster vehicle is to put this pedal commander on there. Yeah, all this cool air intake. Me personally, I don't think a cool air intake really does anything to a vehicle. That's just me. I know some of them say they can add 12 horsepower and stuff like this. After you get your exhaust done, your next step is probably going to be a pedal commander. If you're wanting more power, if you're wanting to run faster, get that pedal commander and see what it'll do. If you don't like it, if I'm not mistaken, you have to read on there again. I haven't looked on there in a while, but I think you can send it back if you don't like it within like 30 days or something like that. Could be less, it could be 14 days, but I could be wrong. But I believe I read something about that on there when I was looking at mine. Just check it out though, and make sure y'all being safe, especially if you're a new driver. Hey, nobody's saying you can't drive, but there's a lot of people out here that's not paying attention. Even if you're paying attention, that thing gets out from under you. You get over into that lane a little bit, somebody's on their phone, not paying attention, over in your lane, side swipe them, there goes your brand new car. So y'all be careful out there for real. And I hope you got a little bit of knowledge off this. Like I said, a couple things to mess that car up, in my opinion though. Using Bluetooth and changing modes going down the road, not in park. Watch out for those. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope it wasn't too long, and I'll have another one out soon, and we'll see what some times are with this exhaust done, and show a little bit more with the pedal commander. But until next time, y'all keep it real, y'all stay easy, and we'll see you real soon. Peace.